Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1971 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup is between the Seattle Pilots and the California Angels at Anaheim Stadium. On the mound for the Pilots today is Bruce Brubaker, whose record is 2-5 with a 3.73 ERA. And pitching for the Angels is Andy Messersmith, whose record is 5-4 with a 2.10 ERA. Okay, well, the bad news yesterday is that we lost 5-0 to Barry Moore, the fifth starter in the rotation for the Senators. A game we were never in. It was over in the first inning. No, I'm sorry. What inning was it? The third inning, when the cleanup hitter, Gene Martin, hit a grand slam. That's when it was over. But the good news is, I think, that we made a trade that I think will help us long term. We traded for Rick Auerbach, and if you take a look at him here, you'll see the ratings are pretty solid. He is a shortstop that doesn't have, all of his ratings are right near league average or better. League average is 80 in our sim. So in some regards, he might be one of the most consistent bats that we could have in our lineup. He's hitting well at AA. We've put him in AAA. He's got more walks and strikeouts. I love that. He's got very good speed. And he's batting .258, which is a huge jump over Devannon or Belanger. Now, defensively, he's not nearly as good as Belanger. He's not a Gold Glove winner like Belanger is. But it would be nice to have someone like Rick Auerbach in the lineup, getting us some hits and then bringing Belanger in at the end of the ball game. So I would foresee Rick Auerbach playing in AAA the rest of the year and maybe getting a September call-up. Now, we had to give up Jerry Stevenson, who I think was having a career year for us, and we gave up some schlub that I forgot about already. He's already left my memory. And so, it doesn't much matter. That's what we did to get the job done. In return, other than Auerbach, I did move Dennis Leonard and Dick Ruthven officially up to the AAA level. I'd like to have them get another month or so at AAA before we bring him to the majors, before we bring the two of these guys up to the majors. Now, John Gelner got recalled from AAA. You can see he was terrible. First time we went around with him. But in AAA, he had a sub-3 ERA and had struck out more than he walked. So, potentially he could be fine. I hope he is going to be at least useful to us. So our rotation with Stevenson gone is going to be a little more challenging now, but our bullpen has been solid, and we just have to play, Rubio, Gelnar, and Herbal, one inning at a time, and use our bullpen to the best of our ability. If we get lucky, maybe we can draft a couple extra up-and-comers. That draft will take place after the 8th. We have the amateur draft, so the 8th going into the 9th. We start a new series with the California Angels. We have a 3-game series and then the day off. And we're going to face Andy Messersmith, who's second in the American League in ERA. Okay, let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button for me, please. I appreciate everyone tuning in. We have Brubaker on the mound. He has struggled versus the Angels in his career. Everybody in the bullpen is available. And then we have Andy Messersmith. He's always pitched really well against us. He is a right-hander. We have our lineup in there versus righties. We're going to give Manny Sanguillen a scheduled day off. He's not tired, but we want to keep him fresh. He's continuing to hit well. Rich Rollins had the day off yesterday. He's going to get in the lineup today. And Tito Fuentes had the day off yesterday, and he's back in the lineup at second base today. Okay, let's go ahead and do the official lineup rundown for the Seattle Pilots. Batting leadoff at second base is Tito Fuentes. Batting second, in left field is Jose CRUZ. Batting third at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting cleanup in right field is Joe Pepitone. Batting fifth at first base is Skidmore. Batting sixth in center field is Tommie AGEE. Batting seventh and catching is Clay DALRYMPLE. Batting eighth at shortstop is Mark Belanger. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Bruce Brubaker. Okay, Andy Messersmith. Did he win the Cy Young last year in our sim? No, he has not won the Cy Young Award yet. He is a two-time All-Star, two-time ERA leader, led the American League in strikeouts last year as well, and in the running once again this year. Not a great record. He's 5-4 with that 2.10 ERA, 73 strikeouts in 103 innings pitched. Opponents are batting 195 against him. He's got 5 complete games, including a shutty. Fastball topping out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 47%. Look at this. 3 pitches, league average or better, including a curve at a 95 and a changeup at a 98. I don't think we have any pitcher on our team that has 1 pitch at the 88 or better. And the fastball is rated an 80. Even a slider is 74. I guess you have to hold out for him to throw that slider. Overall rated a 90. The 25-year-old right-hander is a free agent at the end of the 73 season. Look at his log. Wow, he gave up 10 hits to Kansas City last time out. And in fact, he's given up 4 or more runs in his last 3 starts. And we have not played him yet this year. I believe this is our first game against the Angels. Let's take a look at the Angels' defense. Outfield, a little bit of a problem. They got Blackaby out there, the GM we call him. In center field, we have someone named Cowan getting a spot start. Billy. He is going to be in center field. He's below league average. Wow, a 68 rating. Behind home plate is the leadoff hitter, Randy Brown, with a very good arm, rated an 88. Okay. Here we go. Tito Fuentes leading it off. Versus Andy Messersmith. Strikes out. I didn't even get a chance to say anything. 1 out. Here's Jose CRUZ. He's got a full count and he strikes out. Wow. We are going to get blanked in back-to-back games. Will we get no hit? Rich Rollins, average down to 359. Popping it up to second, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Batting leadoff is the catcher, Randy Brown. Batting second at third base is Kurt BEVACQUA. Batting third in right field is JOHNSTONE. Batting cleanup at first base is Doug Howard. Batting fifth in center field is Billy Cowan. Batting sixth at shortstop is Marty PEREZ. Batting seventh in left field is Ethan Blackaby. Batting eighth at second base is Sandy ALOMAR. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Andy Messersmith. Okay, Bruce Brubaker making his 12th start of the year. 2-5 with a 3.73 ERA, 44 strikeouts in 62 2/3 innings. Opponents are batting .240 against him. 92 mile an hour fastball, solid. And a ground ball percentage at 47.4. The fastball to slider, both rated 85. That's pretty solid, too. Overall rated an 82. The 29-year-old right-hander is a arbitration eligible next year. Look at his log, coming off a loss to Detroit, where he pitched pretty well. Gave up 3 runs in 6 innings, 7 hits, 1 walk, 2 home runs. That'll always hurt you. And yeah, okay. All right, let's take a look at our defense. Solid everywhere you look. Of course, PEPITONE in right. Below league average, but he's got a good arm. Jose CRUZ threw out a batter yesterday. His 5th outfield assist. And behind home plate is DALRYMPLE. Now, he was a 90 rating, down to an 89. I think because we have no money to afford scouting anymore, I think all the numbers are discombobulated. So I wouldn't count on anything being true. A 96 arm, I want that to be true. Here we go, Randy Brown leading it off versus Bruce Brubaker. Oh, nothing. That was rude. Kurt BEVACQUA. Ground ball to second. And an error. Oh, why do we even bother? I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. 2 batters in, the game is over. But BEVACQUA with a sub-average speed steals off a catcher who's got a 96 rating on a fastball that was right down the middle. JOHNSTONE lining out. We'll pull the infield in, but it don't matter. It's over. 2-0. Billy. Ground ball to short. And that's pretty much the ball game right there. Joe PEPITONE leading off. And he walks. We'll hit and run to stay out of the double play. Base hit the right for Skidmore. Skidmore was the only guy that brought the bats yesterday. He had 2 hits. First and third. Nobody out. Here's Tommie AGEE. 1 for 27, but it was a home run. You're saying there's a chance? No chance. DALRYMPLE's got nothing. Fly ball to left. That might get a run in. We're going to send PEPITONE either way. Now he's going. And we scored. And Belanger swinging a toothpick. Okay, well, we're not going to get shut out. That's something. Marty PEREZ leading off. Part of the Pasqua Yaqui tribe out here. Base hit to right. There's the GM, Ethan BLACKABY. Somehow still managing to get into everyday gameplay. Ground ball to second. And FUENTES turns the double play. Full count to ALOMAR. Striking out. Okay. That's a very solid bounce back inning. Brubaker batting .313. Let's take a look at this guy's stellar batting stats. 5 for 16 with a double. An RBI and 2 walks and 2 sacrifices. That's better than half of our hitters. We should put him in the at first base or something. Where do they put all the kids that can't play in right field? Put Brubaker in right. He flies out to left center. FUENTES lines out to left, and Jose CRUZ grounds out to second. Okay, bottom of the third. Here's Messersmith. Doesn't have a single hit this year. Oh, man. He's totally going to get hit this game. Whoa, strikeout. Low and inside. That was an iffy call. That was a pitcher's call. Randy Brown started off the game with a home run, rounding out to short. And BEVACQUA, that's going to be a double or triple inside the park home run, perhaps? A triple for BEVACQUA. Second one of the year. And Johnstone will make it 3-1. Nope, fly ball to right center. Top of the fourth inning. Here's a Rich Roll. Striking out. Youch. Rollins is 1 for his last 12 now. This is where the game decides to get him back to normal. The closer we get him to being eligible for the batting title, they just start dropping it off altogether. There's an error on the third baseman. So what? We'll hit and run again. I mean, I guess there might be a reason why Andy Messersmith is 5-4 with a 2.10 ERA. And AGEE back to the pitcher. Bottom of the fourth inning. Now that we only have 2 real starters, Brubaker's got to give us some length today. Doug Howard with the double, of course. He was the team MVP last year. 31 home runs, 118 RBI. 13th double. What? How is this happening? How does Howard steal third on a 90-mile-an-hour fastball with a 96 rated pitcher? Like, the ratings mean nothing. This game sucks when it gets like this. Like, there's no point in even playing. And the light-hitting shortstop just hit a 418-foot home run. Second one of the year. Dalrymple. God, we suck. How do we get 21 hits and then we get 1 hit? Well, maybe Messersmith won't get a hit today. What is Messersmith on the year? 0 for 30! And he had 16 hits last year. How is that even possible? How can a pitcher have 16 hits and 7 doubles and 14 RBI and go 0 for 30 the next year? BEVACQUA flying out. Johnstone. That's going to get the run in. And New's going to score somehow. Second triple of the game. This game blows. Oh my God. When it gets like this, it is impossible to play. If you were going to say you're going to lose to Andy Messersmith, I'm like, yeah, of course. But like, this is bullshit. And we haven't had a home run in like 3 weeks. The last home run we had that was not a home run was the Don Bosch inside the park home run that you guys didn't even see, because that was the game that glitched on me. All right, Brubaker. Can you give me one more? Nope. 9 hits. He hasn't walked anybody, so he has to give up the hits. That's the only way the game is designed. I do like the walk to strikeout ratio. Did I just jinx him? Or is this a triple score run? Nope, it'll get the runner to third. And Messersmith will score the run with his first hit right here. 6-1. God, Belanger just blows chunks. All right. All right. That was a bad start for Brubaker. Well, we just keep bringing in the schlubs that won't get hurt too badly. Dick Hall. It don't matter. Let's just push the button and get it over with. That's a third infield single of the inning. Great programming. Ten strikeouts. What a garbage game this is. All right, well, we'll bring in the scrubs. Well, I guess Sanders has the least amount of innings pitched. We don't really see our top three guys very much in the pen because we get down so early. It's like just bring in the shitty people. Why would you bring in your better pitchers? The Angels have 4 home runs today. And they have nobody in the lineup with more than 5. And we can't hit a home run to save our lives. Wow, Sanders must have been due to get clobbered. Rodriguez hit double-digit home runs last year. He has none. And frickin' Perez has 2. And we're down to the final out. Thank God. What a waste. Well, that was as horrible as you can get. We scored 1 run in the last 2 games. We're hemorrhaging money. I mean, I don't even know what to say. We just had a 3-game winning streak. Now we've lost 2. Cleveland. That's impressive. And the National League, there you go. The Mets are on a 4-game winning streak, getting them into second place. Let's take a look at headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Oh, thank you to Julio for giving me the updated Barry Moore card. I added it, but I forgot to change it to Angels. Not Angels. Senators. So I'll do that tonight. Yeah, okay. That's when he just whooped our ass. And then he whooped our ass. And then there was the trade from yesterday. Nothing else new. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching. Like and or subscribe to the channel. No player of the game. I mean, the game was over in the first inning. The leadoff home run, that was game over. And then the error on the next play by Tito Fuentes. I mean, we had no chance today. Brubaker takes the loss. He's 2-6. Dick Hall was horrible, and also so was Kenny Sanders. But he had to get his ERA up, so he's going to give up some more runs probably quickly. Messersmith now is in first place in ERA. It was Mel Stottlemyre with a 2.05 ERA. So Messersmith now is number 1 overall. You can't be too mad at being 2-hit by Andy Messersmith. That was always going to happen. It's this bullshit right here, and the 3 infield singles and the walk you run in the 7th inning, and all that is so stupid. And like a light-hitting shortstop and a guy getting his first home run and 2 triples by guys who don't get triples. You know, I mean, it's so dumb. And the leadoff home run. It's the worst game made. I swear to God. I would love to know what this game would be like if somebody who had actual intelligence in programming had created this game. It might actually be interesting. But at games like this, it just ruins it. Anyway, thank you for letting me vent, and that'll do it. We're going to come back tomorrow and do it again. Put ourselves through it one more time. Until then, everyone, have a great day.